Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is me trying to get my AirPod in. This is Jay Lee's Corner, and this is my review for Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta. This is season 3, episode 3. If you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole Jaybird. Jaybird. Dun 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 dun. That's the whispering voice because it's like 3:30 in the morning. I hope everybody having a great weekend. I'm so happy. Next week is a holiday. I'll be off Thursday, Friday, and then also Saturday, Sunday. So yay for me. I have a lot to get done around the house. Anyway, okay, do not forget to also like, comment, and share this video. To always check the description box below each and every video. It has all the information you may need to contact me, to send me stuff. I have a lady who's sending me some of her body scrub stuff that she used. I have people who send me candles. I'm saying I talk about it here and there to help y'all get people to see other stuff. Anyway, but all of that stuff is in the description box below. Let's get started on this interview. So we see Bow Wow and them still at that little club or whatever. I think it's a fake party if you ask me. And he like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? My ex can't come up in here. We can't be here at the same time. We can't be around each other at the same time. Boy, come on, no, ain't gonna be not nowhere near this episode or this season, because I'm pretty sure the show, the network, don't want them kind of problems. Okay, they have a whole court case. They ain't playing with you. They don't have enough money to get you out the trouble you in. Okay. Anyway, so we see when they're like, oh, who was that? Bow Wow, look, somebody coming in. Somebody coming in. It was Easy E daughter. Now, Easy E daughter is funny to me because they keep referring to her as Easy E daughter versus her actual name. Her name is what she goes by is Remarkable. And I'm like, well, okay. Her name was something else though, but they call it, she go by Remarkable. Now she's like, I'm happy to be here or whatever. BT is so nice for inviting me or whatever. I'm saying, he cool and all, and he kind of cute. BT don't want to date you. BT, I feel like don't want to date nobody. I feel like he may either be married or undercover because he played Lil Mama last season when Bow set them up on a blind date and she actually liked him. And he acted like he liked her on the date, and then after that, he kind of act like, oh, well, she liked me. So I don't like BT. He may be cute, but he's an ass hole. Okay. Anyway, again, they keep calling her Easy. Here go Bow Wow. Somebody take some drinks over the Easy E daughter table. I'm like, Easy E daughter. What's her name? Y'all, that means they don't know her. They may wish her well, but they don't know her. So she bring up how her and Bow Wow was cool and they have some kind of connection. They have a West Coast connection because she was raised in the West Coast. She was in LA, okay. And because he knows Snoop Dogg. I'm like, but Snoop Dogg didn't raise Bow Wow, and just because you know somebody from the West Coast, what does that mean? I know a lot of people from the I know of Snoop Dogg. Do we have a connection too? Girl, I don't know. My uncle lives in California. He's in Vegas now. I had an uncle in California. Does that mean we are connected? No, it does not. Anyway, she also bring up because how they was born into hip hop royalty. Okay. I'm not. Look, this, I kept wondering which daughter this was. Cause I'm like, I know it was the one girl, Erica. I know it's the son, Eric. Because Eric is on Growing Up Hip Hop. Is it LA? The LA cast? I think the LA cast. Because it's not New York, the LA cast. So I'm like, this is like this is the daughter he's supposed to have, and they didn't find out about her until like later on, something like that. It's just weird, but she's not the daughter who I was used to seeing. So she's the other daughter, in my opinion, but she's still a daughter nonetheless. Okay, so we then see Brandon walks in, and no one likes Brandon. Okay, I feel like something happened during season 2 that Brandon got shunned because he was popping all season 1, and then he kind of went away, and now he back. But no one likes him now, not much. Well, more Ayana, because it's not that Bao don't like him. I think Bao don't hang out with him, and so Bao don't really care that much. And the people from being like when Reginald was on there, was I need they not really on there no more. Even Jermaine Dupri daughter, they not on here, so like it's a whole new. Actually, right now it's just Bow Wow and Ayana. Yeah, like them the only two people. Like, it was not remarkable, but I don't know. The show going to shit if you ask me. So when Brandon walked in, Ayana's pissed off mainly because he walked in with her cousin, and I'm like, girl, get over. Like Ayana, you need to just move past it. Like if y'all not gonna be cool, that's cool, but you can't get pissed off because he's on the show. He on the show. It is what it is. The girl get over it. You know what I'm saying? She bring up, I can't believe that. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe he here with my cousin. I'm like, ain't y'all all cousins? Well, not because I'm like, I don't know how. Girl, I don't even think Deb was Ayana real auntie. I think I don't know. Anyway, Brandon brings up how he don't know what the issue really is between him and Ayana because he like, I just don't know what it is. So hopefully, we can talk it out. And Ayana brings up how now again they separate. She on her side, he on his side. She didn't speak to him, he didn't speak to her, but he didn't speak to her because he know it's some kind of issue. So he's treading lightly. Okay, he's swimming in he treading the water. Anyway, Ayana brings up how Brandon won't tell her. No, she said Brandon wants her to tell. Wait, she said Brandon wants her to tell him why she's upset. Mainly, I had to get it figured out. She said mainly because he trying to make sure that he can figure out what I know because he don't know how much people have told me. He brings up how he's fake. He been talking about me and whatever, and there's things he's been saying about me that he did not think would get back to me. So that's why he just wants me to tell him why I'm mad, because that way he won't admit to something else he said that I may not know yet. I said, well, that's smart on his part and her part. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he can't be trusted. Nobody should trust him or whatever. So Brandon at first at one point was over talking to Remarkable. He said him and Remarkable met at some club or something, so they've seen each other around in the city, I guess, and so they've been cool. So they chit chatting up or whatever, and she bring up how she here, she don't have nobody like working with her or helping her, like Dr. Dre not helping me, MC Ren ain't helping me. I'm like, did she say MC Ren? I might have made it up, but people who was around, her daddy was around, but I'm like, how can I properly say this? The people she wants to be helping her, I don't think they really know you like that. To be, I feel like only certain people recognize her or acknowledge her as Easy E's daughter. I think that's why more people aren't gravitating to help her because she's Easy E's daughter. I feel like, what I'm saying, Bone Thugs and Harmony should help her if she's Easy E's daughter, or this Easy E's family. Like, we see on the other Grown Up Hip Hop how um the little Easy went to like the family reunion, but she wasn't there. So I feel like it's something in the water where I don't think they all really look at her as his daughter, and I think that's a shame. But I feel like that's the reason why she don't have more backing from people who knew her daddy, back when he was alive. Anyway, so Brandon said you can talk about mom, Deb, do you want a strong female person to help you? She's like, yeah, like as long as it's positive. I'm like, Brandon, how you out here shopping Deb around the people? Like, is you her manager? Let me be your manager. I'm just confused. Anyway, he said, well, I need to hear your music first because I can't set up a meeting with you and Deb if your music is crappy. Now I'm like, at least he wanted to sample the music to make sure he wasn't wasting Deb's time. But I'm like, why you out here being a whole rep for Deb? And I don't think she needs you for that, bro. Anyway, after that, Brandon goes over and tries to talk to Ayana. And Ayana ain't having it. She's up and she's upset. I don't want to talk to you. I don't like you. Why you want to talk to me? You don't call me. You don't contact me. You only do that when cameras are around. You don't talk to me when ain't no. You do it for a scene the same way you act in the scene now. I don't get how people on reality shows say stuff like you only do stuff on camera. It's reality. Ain't it supposed to be reality? So ain't that when he should do it? I get what she meaning if we not filming the show, he don't care about me. And I feel like when Brendan said, I've sent you messages that you haven't responded to. She then said, well, show me a message that you sent when we wasn't recording or we wasn't shooting scenes. So he pulled up his phone, showed her whatever. We were shooting scenes then. I'm like, girl, You know all the days too, and the nights and what? Okay. He said, I wasn't shooting no scenes there. No, that ain't true because you didn't know that you wasn't on the show. I know when you found out you wasn't on the show. I'm like, girl, at this point in time, Ayana, you being petty boots for no fucking reason. If that man says about you, if you can't be woman enough to tell him, I don't fuck with you for this reason, because you said A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, and probably elemental P2, I don't even know about yet. So X, Y, Z, ass about my life. If you can't tell them flat out, I don't care what I don't know that you said, I know that you have said this shit. And because of these things you said about me behind my back, I don't fuck with you. But the whole thing, like, well, tell me when you reached out. Do it matter? If you think he's fake and he fugazi, it doesn't matter that he reached out off camera. Does it matter if you think he's fake? No, it does not. So my thing is, Ayana, you using Brandon for a storyline. Period. Because no one cares about you and Amy. Because Amy barely talked. We thought she was a deaf mute, okay? So you are using Brandon as a storyline. Period. Okay? Not saying Brandon ain't say whatever he said about him, but I feel like you dragging it out of you being so upset because you know Brandon on the show this season, so I can make my storyline about how mad I am at him. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it, but I'm not finna sit up here and keep arguing with somebody if I know the reason I'm mad. I would, hey, this why I'm pissed off at you. Period. I'm done. Over. Finito. Okay, finito. Now she crying. He just so fake. He just so he like, why are you crying? Who cried in the club? Girl, in the club, in a dress with your girl. Anyway, he like, look, if she don't want to talk to me, I sent her a message or whatever. I sent that last message. The ball was left in her court. Like, so if she done talk to me for today, forever, like, should I talk to her next? Like, what is it? And like, I don't know. I just know this. I'm like, but she's sitting right there. She can answer the question, but I digress. So Brandon said what I would have said too. I'm not about to kiss nobody's ass, okay? I told her I want to chit chat. If she don't want to do it, that's cool. When she ready, she can hit my ass up. And I'm pretty sure because Ayana has nothing else to do or talk about, she will hit him up and have a conversation. Anyway, he need to stop lying too. Because he lying. My Aunt Deb got sons, okay? Big sons. And they going to stop him from lying. What does Deb's sons have to do with you? Angela goes to see Bow Wow. It was a petty scene to me. It was just her asking what happened. We keep hearing the same story. They was at a party. He got drunk. She was drunk. They was arguing on the way home. And then they got in the house and all hell broke loose. And he still said the same thing. It's the same story. Period. He did say how the cops were called twice. He said the cops came the first time. They ain't hear nothing. Wasn't no issue, so the cop left. Someone then called the cop the second time, and when they came back the second time, then I was beaten up and bruised. Okay, I was a battered woman in these streets, and because I had all these bruises, and he said, but she also was saying to the police officers how that's how y'all do. Y'all ain't gonna arrest him because he's famous, and they both end up getting arrested. And Angela said the most same thing. She's like, I think here both people are arrested. So you would have been arrested regardless. Yes, you would have. But I don't think it had anything to do with what she said. People told me that too. The law there in Atlanta is if someone's called for a domestic call, usually both people get taken to jail. So it was taken or taken. I don't know. Anyway, and I'm like, what I'm saying? Because Kinoki, I don't want to hear about Kinoki no more. I mean, she ain't on the show. She beat your ass. Y'all both was arrested. The case is dismissed, or at least on pause, or at least on hold until they figure things out. I'm tired of every episode. This is the conversation. Like, everyone is having the same conversation. Bow Wow. Did he do it? Did he not do it? Ain't no more evidence out. Ain't no more footage out. Leave it the fuck be. Okay? Now, Angela do say how, what I'm saying? I just want to check on you. Said you was good or whatever. And so they decide to make dinner plans and talk later. And he told me how she's the one that got away. Wow. A lot has gotten away from you. Okay? I don't think Angela's one of them. I think y'all dated when y'all was so young. It was a figment of y'all imagination. Okay, so we see a little short scene. Tammy and Waka working out because Tammy wants to be in shape for her video, the Sex With You video, and Waka said he's going to get toned up. And she tells him that she wants to release her album within the month. I'm assuming Tammy must be under Waka's either management company or record label. I'm not sure because he was saying how she is like his artist. He's behind her 100% or whatever. So I'm guessing she is up under his label in some way, shape, or form, and that's why she's telling him that she wants to release the album within the month and not just a single, a whole album. Now, this was recorded a while ago. I don't think Tammy has an album out. I know she's released maybe 2 songs, but I ain't seen no album to my knowledge. So we do see them later. She records a video, and she brings up how she just kind of felt, excuse me, how she felt just so nervous because she had ever been on, camera with men, around her. And she was basically dressed all scantily clad. I think she looked great. Tammy has a great figure. She's a very cute girl. Okay, she's thicker than a snigger. Okay, the outfit is nice, but I feel like if you've never danced for your husband all sexily, then you need to step your game up. I don't think what I saw, nothing she did was so explicit that she should be shy. But I get how she's not used to other people being around her dressed like this and her, dancing and whatever. But I'm like, well, you must not be no actress, okay? You don't want to act. I feel like when you are an artist, you have to create a secondary character of yourself so that you can release whatever inhibitions you have and fully put yourself into that mode, okay? Point blank into the period. So she did a little song. Waka was also in the video. And she was just dancing around and whatever. It was cute. I mean, it is what it is. But Tammy, girl, just be an actress. Just be an actress. In your videos, you're not you. You're supposed to be playing this whatever character. Even if the song is based on your life or whatever, put yourself in that mode, okay? In that mode. Like, I have Daily's Corner mode. Because I have to be, I can't be like, well, Tammy was just on. I have to be on and popping. I have to be Jay Lee. Okay? Anyway, so, it was cute. Waka bring up how, what I'm saying, I see her as a star. Okay? She's a star. But he's supposed to feel that way about his wife. And when they were talking in the confessional, they both kind of say how she was, such a backbone to him working and, doing all his thing or whatever. And now he's just pouring all of that attention into her career for how long she put up with his shit. I said, that's true. Deb and the brat meet up. Deb needed to go sit the fuck down somewhere. They meet up because they're doing this artist development camp. And so they're chit-chatting about it a little bit, okay? But of course, the conversation goes where? About Bow Wow. Deb, I feel like, is really engulfed and involved and just she just keep including herself in this bullshit, and I don't see why. Okay, you have not nan dog in the fight. Okay, period. And whether Bow Wow beat the girl up, did not beat the girl up, go to jail, doesn't go to jail, you have no dog in that fight. Now, someone comments on one of my either on IG or YouTube. I can't think which one, and said they think maybe Deb is doing what Bow Mama won't do. So they're pushing Deb to be that person to keep talking about the issue because Bow Wow Mama won't do it. No, I think Deb ain't got she was going for herself, and she just fucking with people. Cause look, she not filming Brandon too much. Johnny Blaze ain't on the show no more. Lil Mama ain't on the show for the badger her about that damn stage crash or whatever. So I feel like okay, this is the next thing for her to involve herself in. Either that or she's trying to get herself wrapped up in a Yana Brandon's bullshit. Girl, what about your son and his wife? Okay, and hope that your son don't beat Brandon's ass. Anyway, Dad brings up how she met with Bow, and he still won't admit what he did. He just would not admit what he did. You know what I'm saying? He had me. She said he keep talking like he the victim. Okay, and for a second I felt bad for him. And then Brad says that's because Bow Wow is manipulative. I would never be friends with somebody, or I don't have not nan friend or close family member what I do have family who I know it's some bullshit. But I feel like the way Brad talk about Bow Wow, it's like, why you be around him so much? Like, why do you like he's manipulative? Girl, I said okay. She brings up how he know how they love him, and he try to get us on his side. He manipulates us to get us on his side. I feel like this is the weirdest shit. Brad literally went to prison for busting a girl in the head with a bottle. She did that shit. She did that shit. I feel like if she didn't do it, she would want people to believe that she didn't do it. And I just found it hard to believe that people who were not there, people who did not see not now footage of him beating her up or even her beating him up, the only evidence that we have is the pictures that show him beaten and bruised. Even if he had her in the headlock, even if he was beating her ass, why don't she not have no bruises? That's the main reason I feel like he did not beat that girl up. I feel like they were drunk, arguing, and she went fucking bananas. That's what I wholeheartedly believe. And I would be mortified if somebody accused my brother, my cousins, my nephew, my dude. You know what I'm saying? I would be pissed off if somebody accused them and people felt like, well, no, they did it because she said he did it. Because why would she scratch him up if he didn't do anything? Y'all do know some bitches is crazy. I'm one of them, okay? You know, I'm more calm now. But I'm just saying, like, people act like females don't do crazy shit. And that's why people say that men be getting beaten up and don't say shit. Because don't nobody believe them. And Dad really is wholeheartedly feeling like, well, Bow did it. He did it, and we should just feel like he did it. And you know, I'm like, but you up there sitting there talking to the brat who beat a bitch in the head with a bottle. Okay, cracked that girl's skull and went to jail for years for it, and still owe money to that lady for the incident. Brat ain't shit. She worse than Bow Wow. We know she did some fucked up things. We Girl. Anyway, so what made me the most mad, that Brett also said how, she be trying to tell Bow Wow that things he do like this will always follow him. Just as her case and what she had going on back in the 90s still follows her to this day. Or was it? It was in 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Dad then say, what's crazy is, he has a daughter. You know what I'm saying? And one day, she might be somebody's bitch. And I don't think he would like that. You know what I'm saying? Because what goes around comes around. What kind of person puts that in the atmosphere? His daughter like 6 or 7, maybe 8. I don't know. But she's a kid. A kid. So to say you have a daughter and one day she might be somebody's bitch. She may be somebody's bitch there, but I feel like leave that man child out of this. Leave that man child out of it. Because if anybody said that Walker's daughter, Tammy, Charlie, could be somebody's bitch, Walker would be pissed off if they mentioned that child in an adult conversation. Bow's daughter don't have shit to do with nothing. Leave her out. Don't put that kind of what goes wrong comes wrong. That made me mad. They made shit for that comment. Point blank into the period. Anyway, that was them. We do see Remarkable and Brandon meet up or whatever. She lets him hear one song. I like the song. I mean, it sounded a bit distorted. I think they distort songs sometimes just so that we can't hear it all the way. It sounded cool. I may go and look see if it's on title. It may not be. I really doubt it. Anyway, Brandon said he likes the song, so he sends a message to Deb, who says she'll meet up with her, but the girl better be, she better be talented. Okay, it better not be no bullshit. And so, they chit chatting or whatever. And well, they bring up the whole Bow Wow thing. I'm like, I'm so goddamn tired of y'all this goddamn Bow Wow thing. She said from what she saw, it looked like in the video from the elevator, she said he looked just angry, like he was mad, but it wasn't more than that. But she then said, but I do feel like no one should put their hands on anyone, and then the pictures look like she beat him up. Brandon then saying, well, it looked like he going to jail. Well, you might go to jail too, Brandon. Okay, you might go too. It's either thundering right now or somebody loud car is going through the parking lot. I don't know which one it is. And it's gonna Bow Wow Mama talk. I didn't care too much. It was a real basic conversation. I always liked you. Did you? Girl, yes, I always wish you and Bob would get together. Did you? He need to be single. Yes, he do. And that was really it. I mean, the whole thing of, how he used to have issues, you know what I'm saying? He needs to be, he's in counseling. That girl, Bow needs to not be with a crazy woman. And Bow also does need therapy, and he probably needs a bit of anger management, but that boy's gonna be fine. Okay, they need to just get him into some good counseling, he'll be fine. Anyway, I'm like, girl, you and Bow dated when y'all was like 18. No, 17. that is a figment of the imagination. Like, that's not even real. That's like, girl, that doesn't matter. I don't care. Girl, anyway, Deb and Brad meet with Remarkable, and Remarkable is shocked because like, I thought I was coming to meet with Deb, so to walk in, and the Brad here, she was starstruck. Can I get a drink? I need a drink. I need a drink. I need a drink. So she wanted to drink a little bit. So I'm like, okay, is they gonna try to say she drink too much? I don't know. So both Deb and Brad said the only reason they're really meeting with Remarkable is out of respect for Easy E. I mean, I think that's fair because like, I don't think anyone knows her musically. You know what I'm saying? So I think for that reason, okay, well she says she's doing she do music, so whatever. But I do feel like to meet for dinner at like a restaurant, not somewhere where y'all can chit chat and maybe listen to her music. I mean, how do you know she's talented if you don't hear nothing she do? But that's just me. Anyway, what I can appreciate is she brings up how she just wants to be known as Remarkable. She does not want to be known as Easy's daughter. It's like, I can work for things. I don't mind going to the little boot camp that y'all got going on. Sam me up, Sam me up, Sam me up. Because I always want to learn different things. She brings up how she's a mom. She brings up how, her life has been tough. She had to deal with, not having food, having, stuff cut off at the house. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't raised in the lap of luxury. I don't think she was raised as Easy E's daughter. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what she wasn't. She was raised in Atlanta. Not Atlanta. No, in Atlanta. Or LA too. No, Atlanta. Atlanta, but it wasn't like fame and fortune and we got money, 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 money here. They ain't had much. Again, I don't think they looked at that girl as easy. I don't think people see her like that, and it's just fucked up. Anyway, Deb is like, oh, okay, and Brad gonna say, I see Deb getting sucked up in to this girl's little sad story, but she's like, everybody has a sad story. I mean, they do, but I don't know a Remarkable yet, so I can't gauge if she's like in it for real or not. Either the snippet of the song we heard, I liked it, and that's what it was. So we see a quick little scene of Waka meet with his brother Wu. Um, I guess just chit chatting or whatever. He brings up again. Tammy want an album out, but she won't give me a name for the album. What name is Tammy? Goddamn, who really cares? He then brings up Brandon. He brings up how, you know what I'm saying, Brandon, no, Dad brings people in their lives, and she does not give you an option to, if you're gonna like that person or not like that person. She bring whoever around and tell you that you're gonna learn to like them. Period. And that's what she did with Brandon. He said he did not like how Deb or Brandon had people thinking that Brandon was really his brother, and he isn't. And now the crazy part, we didn't realize that Brandon wasn't actually Deb's son until last season, because the whole first season they had it as if that was his mom, not as if they met 3 years ago, and he calls her mom like she's her god mom, but they don't really know. No one really knows Brandon, so it was very, very misleading. I feel like maybe Waka and them didn't want to do the show, and they needed somebody to do the show, and because Brandon had been around, okay, we'll just use him. I don't know. But, I'm like, girl, so Waka, like, I just hope his intentions ain't fucked up, because I ain't gonna deal with that. I don't know what his intentions are. Um, but I mean, he around now. It's a little bit too late to be questioning what he around for now. He been around forever. And we're like, yeah, man, because he be at the house now. He don't like taking the trash out. I'm like, well, you there too. You there, P there, C there, everybody there. Take the goddamn trash out. And we see the end of it. It's just Bow Wow as they're having dinner. Girl, boring, boring, boring. You know what I'm saying? He like, you the one that got away. And, if you not married by the time you 36, we should just get married and have kids. I'm like, 36 is not old. Like, no, you should say say at 40. Say at 40, if you not married and we still like each other, we should just get married and see where it goes from there. But I'm like, not 36. Just not 36. He brings I think I need to be single. She's like, I think you do. I think that too. You need to be single, work on yourself, focus on getting yourself good, because she said every time you get out of a relationship, you always say that you need to be single, but you don't stay single. You be messing around with people. He likes to be single and celibate. Yes. No sex. Okay, stop. That's what got you in trouble in the first damn place. Okay, it's just stupid. And And that was really it, you know. I can't do the whole Angela and Bow Wow thing because if we they that's thunder. Because they do the whole Angela and Romeo thing. I can't do Angela and some old rapper from back in the day on two different shows. I don't have enough fucks for that. And that was the whole show, y'all. I hope y'all enjoy. We shall see what happens next week. Peace.